Hello everybody and welcome back to the top 5 Airsoft videos of the week. The series where we review the top 5 Airsoft videos on YouTube, put them into a little order so you can find the very best of the week. Now, I've done one episode so far of the top 5. It seems that support for it was, or feedback was quite positive, so we're going to continue along with the series. I have confirmed that Psych was unable to continue on with his top 5 for whatever reason, so I'm going to try and continue on this as long as possible. It may go from a weekly video series to a bi-weekly video series, just depending on my schedule and my time, but I will try and continue it for as long as possible. Now, a couple of things to note. First things first is I try and watch as many YouTube videos as possible on Airsoft, but I don't know about everybody's channel. So if you've watched this video and you have your own Airsoft channel which you want me to review, please let me know. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to subscribe to your channel. Either send me a message on YouTube or leave a message on my Facebook channel. I'll find her either way. The second thing I wanted to note is that while everybody on the top 5 list will get obvious feedback from me on an audio log on here, there are some people that I have looked at who I've self-reviewed who won't appear here. If you have been reviewed by myself, but you're not on the top 5 list, head over to my Facebook channel. I will post full notes on the top 5, as well as people who have been reviewed who didn't appear on the top 5 on my Facebook channel, so you can get some constructive criticism and maybe you can get higher on the listing. So with that, let's get started with the top 5 Airsoft videos of this past week. Now don't forget, if you want to view the video, you can either click on the link in the description or you can click on the link which is just around the box for the person's name being featured currently in the video. Let's get started. Starting off at number 5 this week is Kanseb. Now, forgive me if I've said that wrong, that's the closest interpretation I could come to. But Kanseb has published something which is not an Airsoft action video. This is a compilation of different guns that he's fired. Now, Kanseb seems to have gone through a lot of gun tests over his time on his channel. And this one video is, well, one which will probably dig quite far into your wallet if you watch it for too long, because there are so many cool guns that are featured in here, and they all sound really awesome. There are also quite a few which are absolutely hilarious, especially at the 1 minute mark. There are so many guns in this video where you're just like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, where do I get one? One thing I will say for the video is don't forget to turn on the subtitles when you're watching it. Kanseb annotates each gun which shows up on the video so you can have an idea of who makes it and what the gun is, and therefore you can buy it for Christmas. Sitting at number 4 this week, appearing twice in a row on the top 5 Airsoft videos of the week, is K-Factor with another fantastic sniper video once again. Now, I love the last video. That was brilliant. This one, though, had a couple of really good moments which actually stood out, and I had to put it on the top 5. First moment comes here is right at the beginning, where he does seem to take a personal crotch shot at an individual, which I don't know if it's cool or not, but hell, I'm watching a video, and this stuff is funny to watch. The last clip on the video as well is outstanding, where he makes a shot at a player who's standing in a skull mask. The shot drops down and hits him in the leg, and the guy doubles over in pain. It's hilarious to see. This is what we love sniping and taking down people who just die in a hilarious manner. And that makes excellent video. Keep up the excellent work, K-Factor. This stuff is great, and we'll hopefully see you on the top 5 in the future. Taking away the bronze medal this week, sitting at number 3 is Bikon THS with another Airsoft action video. Now, why I particularly like this video are 2 moments we see at the beginning of the video. The first moment is a perfect synced up rush into a room with a dubstep introduction. The dubstep hits right as this guy enters a dark room, flashlights turn on, and he goes into making an excellent multi-kill on about 4 or 5 players, which is just sick to look at. The second bit, which is absolutely fantastic in this video, is a bit where he gets a jump on about 5 or 6 players and doesn't decide to shoot them straight away, but instead hails them to let them know he has the jump on them and then start shooting. The best bit is when they all start scattering in panic. That's what I absolutely love to see. Excellent work, man. Just keep it up.
Hi folks, this is one of my more impressive CQB rounds I think. In this game I'll be defending this building, and to start with I'm one of only 2 defenders who decide to stay on the ground floor.
For the silver medal at the second place this week is somebody who again appears on the top 5, which is Bullet for My Enemy. Now, I criticized Bullet for My Enemy's video last week because the video was just too long and it was really campy. Bullet for My Enemy has changed up his video this week and he's actually started moving around a lot more, and this is in a CQB environment. This makes it much more fantastic to watch and a lot more entertaining to the viewer, which is why it's positioned higher this week. That's not the sole reason why he appears quite high this week though. There are a lot of moments there which actually make it fantastic video capturing and video editing as well. One notable moment is where he only has one camera on his gun, but he actually switches the camera around from being pointed at him for the first portion of the video to being a camera which he can actually use as a gun cam to target the enemy. This little transition during the game is quite thoughtful, and I like this. One of the great moments in Bullet's video is where he actually explains his tactic when he's trying to take somebody out a door. They see each other at head level at first, he pokes back, he goes down the ground to try and get a surprise on the enemy, which he does. He explains the tactic well, and it's something which fantastic works, and what a lot of viewers can take away and actually put into practice in a CQB environment. Keep up the great work. This is really good footage. We'd love to see people moving around all the time when they're actually filming from a headcam perspective, and really good action in a CQB environment is what I absolutely love. Finally, sitting in first place for this week is OHM Airsoft. They have published an absolutely fantastic video which has crazy good moments in it. My only criticism to the video is that you should probably start watching it from the 2:30 mark up until the 5:30 mark. The portion at the beginning of the video has a lot of references which I feel like friends and other players on site would probably get and find it hilarious, but for the general public don't quite understand. And the last portion of the video is a lot of slow motion kills, which are absolutely fantastic to see, and they're great, but they just do not lend pace to the rest of the video. The middle is what you want to pay attention to. The middle is absolutely fantastic, starting from the 2:30 mark, where the guy who's filming does this great transition between several different players, ducks underneath the guy which is throwing a knife over his head, and sees a guy vault through a window as well. But why you really want to watch this video is for the guy who's wielding the shotgun. He catches a guy off guard who thinks that a room is clear and then gets the guy to surrender, and then immediately after gets a fantastic knife kill on another guy. Not one of those kind of little knife kills where you tap a guy on the shoulder with a knife, no, as well. This guy fully goes for it and stabs the guy right in the chest. It's these key moments which make this an absolutely fantastic video to watch, and this is why we love seeing Airsoft videos, for this really kind of cool tactical moments. This is what we love to see. Please keep up the excellent work. Cut down the video a little bit finer and it will be something of excellence. Oh, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for all your videos and content. I will be trying to review the next video and publishing it around about Tuesday for next week. Up until then, see you guys next time.